Professional networks are important. Professional networks are important for a variety of reasons. It can be great for growing your business, growing your brand, getting wider spread exposure. All of those things are true. Um, One of the things that you want to remember as you benefit from creating or joining a network is that networks exist because people pour into them. So, what that means is that as you network, you need to focus on what you bring to that network. If you're looking for a connection, make sure you're doing some connecting for others. If you're seeking knowledge, make sure you're providing your expertise to others. If you're seeking recognition, validation of ideas, making what you want to do is make sure that you're providing that same type of kudos and feedback. If you're looking for a door to be open, you open a door. Networks ultimately are beneficial and they work because we all do the work. And so here's a quick and easy way to remember all of the benefits. And I think an initialism is an easy way to remember why it's so important to have a great network. So what we have in building a professional network and benefiting for it is an N for Nexus relationships, an E for education and exchange, a T for transition opportunities, W widespread influence, O for open doors, R for recurring resources, and K for kindness and kudos. And all of these you both bring to the network and you benefit from in having a network. N is for Nexus relationships. Nexus is nothing but a connected group, and it's a tie that relates to two or more objects. It's a linkage, for lack of a better word. So when you think about creating Nexus relationships, what you're doing is you're creating not just one relationship with another person, but rather groups of relationships that with groups of people that connect not only to you or one to one, but one. The E is for two things. It's for education and exchange, and that's one of the huge benefits of a network. It's a means for continuous learning and the spread of new information. And here's where you can clearly give and receive. You're able to share your ideas, but you're also able to benefit from what others have to share. The T is for transition opportunities, key being transition. And transition is defined as a process or period of changing from one state to or condition to another state or condition. And we all know that at any point in time in our lives and in our careers, we may be transitioning from one role to another role, one level to another level, one industry to another industry. And having a solid professional network is going to help you better understand the differences or the nuances that helps with that transition process. W is for widespread influence. And widespread is to be found or distributed over a large area or number of people. And that's one of the most important parts about having a network. It's not only opening yourself up to have influences from multiple places, but also being able to influence outside of just your core circle. The O is for open doors, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's probably one of the biggest benefits of your networks. One of the things to remember, though, when you think about open doors is that you should be trying to open as many doors as you're expecting or hoping will be open for you. The R is for recurring resources. Now, recurring means that it's occurring periodically or repeatedly. And I think we all know that resources is a stock or supply that can be drawn on in order to function effectively. So when you put those two together, it means that a network that is simply not static, it's fluid, it's always moving. So you're continuing to provide to it, and it's continuing to provide to you. So it's about the fluidity of the network, and that is very important. And then lastly, we have K, and that's for kindness and kudos. And you always want to say thank you. This is one of the most importance of maintaining a really good network. As I mentioned before, networks work because people do the work. And so, in doing the work, we should all be kind when we're asking or requesting for education and exchange, or widespread influence, or doors to be opened, or resources to be utilized, whether or not we're on the giving end or the receiving end on that of that. And then, of course, we want to be thankful when we are indeed on the receiving end. And now that we know all about the benefits of a network, I encourage everyone to network strong and remember to give as much as you receive. You can check out www.careerstronger.com for more information. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button below to see more videos.